Healer. Could be the voice mod thing I'm trying to do here. Give me a second. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That's what it is. It was because of the voice modifier thing that I have it activated right now. So hopefully I should sound normal. But yeah, hi everybody. The reason why I have a voice mod, I've tuned it a few times on one I can barely hear you. The output is probably getting messed up. Hold on. I know. Okay.
Okay. I think this is better. It may still be ducking my audio a little bit more than it normally does, but this should be better, I think. Yeah, I figured as much. Now I get the 3 times volume. You know, I'm barely audible to very loud. Yeah, it's because of the voice modifier that I had running. So the program that I have do it. I couldn't figure out how to get it to stop applying the effect when I didn't want it to apply an effect. So I had to sit down and like actively make an empty effect. But hi Cosmo, hi Cat Wizard, hi everybody. Good to see y'all. Why did I bother with this voice modification thing? Because of this. We're raising money for To Write Love on Her Arms. It's an organization that focuses on getting mental health support for people who need it. They cover all kinds of like They cover all sorts of stuff and are generally like very upfront about like how to try to get people support on that front. It's Mental Health Awareness Month because it's May, so that's what we're doing it for. So raising money for To Write Love on Her Arms all month. Initial goal is $100. We do have milestones and incentives if you want to check those out. The commands for those are in the stream title. So exclamation point milestones or exclamation point incentives will give you those. If your QR reader works, you can just like scan the QR code over there, or the donation link and progress stuff should be down live in the panels. And occasionally Nightbot will say things about it. One of the incentives is specifically for me to put on a voice modifier for like 5 minutes. So that's why I had to go out of my way to go figure out how to get this voice modification stuff to work. We're just gonna play Street Fighter 6 today. I just want to climb with Mai and see if I can get Diamond 5. I don't think I'm getting Master tonight, but I just feel like doing the climb. So let's do it. Yeah, we're raising money for To Write Love on Her Arms. As I was saying right before you came in, Stubby, if you were here for a previous fundraiser, we have done before for To Write Love on Her Arms. They're a great organization, and they reached out to me to say, hey, do you want to do for us in May? And I'm like, hell yeah, let's do it. So we're here. We're keeping it simple. So milestones, I decided to keep them simple today. This time out, if we manage to make it to $200 at some point, that unlocks Mega Man Battle Network 1 for a future stream. $400 is Metroid Dread. $800 is Pokemon Platinum. 1,000 is Tales of Symphonia. If we break 1,000, I may think of other stuff. But we'll see how that goes. So yeah, yeah, and I like Metroid Dread a lot. I haven't played it in a while, so getting a chance to sit down and play it again would be pretty nice. I haven't played it in a while. Also gives me an excuse to like actually get my Switch up and out of the spot. So like, you know. Also, hi CJ. I'm sorry, I forgot to say hello to you. I got distracted looking around at other stuff. So yeah. One of the incentives just so happens to be like you put in $5, you get 5 minutes of voice changing. I will try to make sure that I pick one that's not too obnoxious. I did preview a couple of them, but if I happen to misinterpret how it plays havoc on your speakers, mea culpa. If you are unsure about whether or not a certain effect might cause your ears some agitation, I will what's the word I'm looking for? Brain, please lock this back in. I will at least, there we go. I'll let y'all know when I intend to start and when I intend to stop, so that on the off chance that like y'all need to protect your ears, you're good to go. Hang on, the game is up and running. I just gotta find the actual game window. Yeah, I happen to like Metroid Dread a lot. It just so happens that it's been like a couple years, or I managed to finish it when it was initially released, and then I haven't played it in a while since then. So it'd be nice to get back into it. Success.
All right. It's my time to shine. Every day to be a better man. If practice makes perfect, then I'm already a veteran. I suffer from defeat, so success is my medicine. Destined for greatness, so you know that I'm better than you. All right, let's get it. Always ready for a fight.
Juna's gonna be so cool. Juna's gonna be so cool. I can't wait for Elena to drop, y'all. She's gonna be so cool. I will play her, but I'm excited to be having fave back. And I probably wouldn't even say that she's like powered up my fave, because it's hard to say. Because like technically speaking, really, if we want to talk on just like raw brass tacks, Cammy is probably actually my favorite Street Fighter character. So the moment that they basically set up Cammy with all of the tools that she has in this game, I was happy, pretty much. Any other characters I get that come back are kind of just like icing on the cake. But I do still like Elena a lot. The only character that I might like more than Elena is like Makoto. But I have no idea if... No, I have no idea if we're likely to get her back. Or Akira. I would really like Akira back. One of my favorite actual additions in Street Fighter V was Akira. Yeah, that's my fault. I tried to reach with that, and that wasn't gonna work. It's like halfway a joke. Because Elena's Ultra Street Fighter 4, Elena's Ultra Street Fighter 4 ending very explicitly was like, hey, you know, I've made a lot of new friends, and one of those friends was Akuma. So since then, both the fans and Capcom have been like deliberately leaning into the fact that Elena can basically make friends with like anybody, including Akuma. So it's not necessarily, I don't know if I'd call it straight canon, but it's one of those things where like Capcom very deliberately leans into the whole, yeah, Elena can make friends with anybody sort of vibe, and that includes Akuma. Okay. So saying finish. Eh.
Stay down. Stay down.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to use that trick again for a little bit. I gotta not present that for a while. They'll be watching for that.
Watch your head.
God damn it.
Stay down.
He could be a fun foil for Akuma. Yeah, in some aspects, kinda. Like, I don't know why specifically they chose to put him in her Ultra Street Fighter 4 ending, but ever since then... Fuck, this is my own fault. This Jury player has better defense than most Jury players do. A lot of Jury players don't like to block.
Stay down. Stay down.
That was a little risky because they could have done EXDP and knocked me back. Gotta be careful about that. Yeah, it's that standing MP, crouching MP.
Stay down.
And the reason why I didn't dive impact there was mostly because when people are burned out and you put them in the corner, a lot of the time what they'll do is if they think that a drive impact is coming, if they don't have the reflexes to pull a super move, then they'll try to jump so that they get hit by whatever normal that you put out before the drive impact, so they don't get caught by it.
Gotta do this.
Thank you so much for the raid, Kettle. I will give you a shout out in a second. I deeply appreciate it. I know you were playing a thing. I will ask you what that is in a second. I just gotta fight for my life a little bit first, though. So. Nope. Nah. Misjudged that. Yep. No. I wanted. Stop. wasn't anticipating the sweep. That's fine. So downfall. Ooh! Good backstab. I'm not dead yet. It's gonna hurt, but I'm not dead yet. I have like one more. I got one more shot. Fuck! I messed up and did the wrong move. I wanted to do back heavy kick, and I fucked it up, and I did the wrong input directionally. Okay, this cannon's a little more careful. Nope. Punished. Okay. Yeah, you got me. That's fair.
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die.
This is gonna hurt.
Too easy. Eye on the prize. Try and stop.
I'm dead this time. Yeah, I'm dead. They got me.
Ken wins.
How did you enjoy Hello Before? I hope it was good. Yeah, man, I got cooked. That was... Oof.
Here comes a new challenger.
Alright, Mr. Shit Kaboom himself. Let's see.
It's showtime. Face it straight.
Good. Nice to do anything, all the arts. Nice. Alright, Kyle. Let's go again. Somersault. Fair. This is more or less how you kind of have to play the Gao matchup. A lot of it is not that Gao can't be played offensively or that he can't make offensive plays, but that it is very easy for Guile to overextend himself in certain offensive aspects, and you have to sort of like lean on forcing him to do that. And part of it is also knowing like where you can challenge like booms and stuff like that. Oh, I could have done a back impact and gotten them for that. See, and that's why you don't want to. That's why you don't want to drive impact somebody all the time when they're burned out and near the corner. It's not that you never want to do it, but you want to try to save it for when right, can't do both of that. That's a little speedy of me. Mize for HK, if you hit that meaty, ruins people's day. It's such a good button. Yep. I thought I was playing Cammy there for a second. Yep.
Stay down. Locked in. Stay down.
Ooh. Yeah. If I had maybe gotten into the air slightly before the boom, I might have been able to pull it off.
Stay down. Stay down.
Yeah, even if you get a regular parry, that's still plus. Try to match after that. Get fucked up. Ooh, okay. These moves may be showy, but it doesn't take much to find it. Alright, damn, Guile. Okay. Yeah, so he's just gonna keep doing that, basically. Unless I get, like, better cost of jumps, I'm gonna just keep getting caught like that. Yeah, and this is why getting over Guile Fireball is such a pain, because Sonic Boom recovers very, very quickly. So, like, trying to get over Fireball against Guile is difficult. Ah! Yep.
Watch your head.
Again, perfect time to like not do any drive impacts or anything like that. There we go. Shiranui style is shapeless in its style. You won't get a read on me that easily. Which is fair, because Andy technically also does Shiranui style martial arts. And his style is very different from Mai's also. Alright, Chun-Li. So let's see how this goes. So, Guile's whole thing is that, as y'all saw, a good Guile player will just kind of play the defensive wall game, and it's really, really obnoxious. Chun-Li, sort of does something similar, except that her style is much more focused on, like, pokes. Chun-Li's whole thing is that she will out-poke most people in a ground war, and it's very difficult to kind of, like, work your way back against that. From the Kingdom Fighting Friday. Glad to make it this one. Yeah, glad to have you. Ooh, they tried it and I respect it. It's been a year and you motherfuckers are still getting bullied into DI corners. The work is ugly. Hey boss, what's up? Ah! At Diamond 3, 4, and 5, people are a little bit better about not getting caught. They'll do a better job of like eating a jump with certain normals to avoid getting caught by a splat or things like that. Most people are. So like, I usually only get like one against most people at this particular level. Ooh. Yeah, I shouldn't have pressed there. How you doing, Twisted? Hopefully well. Good to see you. Alright, that doesn't work. There you go. How's... And let's see if they do it. Also, I had you lose that, my bad. That's alright. Admittedly, I am probably pressing Drive Impact a little bit too much. A little. To try to make up for like other things that I don't quite have on lock with Mai yet. and I should be a little more careful about that. Oh, almost did. Shinobi Bachi, that would have been really bad there. Damn it! And then I didn't actually do the input there. It's sloppy. Nope. Nope, I got caught. I need to actually practice by depending on what time the station is mine. I mean, hey, Urelli Prime being on the horizon, I get it. I'm not watching my toes either, because it's getting me fucked up. Yep, there's the Hazan. Yep, yeah, see? Like, a lot of people, especially if you're like doing it raw, will eventually catch on. And stop letting themselves get... Ah, I fucked it up. And show kicks. Yep, that's plus. There we go. Yeah, I'm locked in a little bit because the main thing is that Chun-Li, because of the way that her buttons are set up, a lot of it is that Chun-Li will outpoke you pretty much all the time. There are very few characters that can like actively outpoke her when she's doing this correctly. So it can be kind of a pain to like actually get her up off you. Fuck. If she's poking you from the right distances, because she'll just. And I'm also mashing on my wake up when I don't have plus frames, and that's when I'm getting caught. Yeah, like here, for example, like I really don't want to DI. Not yet. Whew. I messed up a little. Gotti! 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 Wow. Now you can get blocked. Fuck out of here. I'm gonna let me try the voice mod thing. Let me try the voice mod thing specifically for that. Sorry, voice mod is gonna come up for a second. I'm probably gonna get fuzzy for a minute. Couldn't be me. Could not be me. So basically what happened was that the reason why I ended it that way, the thing about using heavy Ryu Embu after a wall splat like that is that it will launch the opponent too high for Super Art 3 to land. It would have still killed, and I probably still could. Yeah. Now I'm secondhand annoyed. Thought, yeah, that I got mine that build now. Yeah, pretty much. Like, I deliberately. Part of it was that I hesitated a little bit on doing the actual finisher, but then once I did hesitate, I was like, all right, then I might as well just just. I should have done jumping medium punch. Hang on. Let me jack in a little. I gotta figure out what this Shiryu's doing before I start talking. That's fair. If they'd had the reflexes, I might have just burned a super meter there if I was having to get the kill without having to risk anything else. Yeah, let me lock in a little bit because I gotta figure out where this Shuri likes to throw stuff, and I need to not jump so much.
Stay down.
Yeah, like, this is kind of the way Jury players are a lot of the time. They don't think about these things. And they tend to be really, really aggro. Like, Jury players, not all of them, but a lot of Jury players don't like to be patient, and that's why they die a lot. It's because of how well her kit rewards, like, if you keep the pressure going, you become an offensive powerhouse on the level of Akuma, basically, as a Jury player, which is why a lot of them don't understand how to slow the fuck down. They don't. Because they have to keep the momentum rolling hard and fast so they don't get fucking cooked out. And it works, because Jury's got a really good dash and pretty good normals. That's fair. I messed up. Ah, I could have killed. I fucked up the combo. I fucked up the combo. Because if I'd done another crouching medium punch after that, I could have gone into medium Ryu Embu and then SA3, like critical art. But I messed up the input. Yeah, it's my fault. Good throw. No, fuck! If I had just been a little more patient, because I wasn't sure if they were going to burn the super meter or not. So I was like, oh, whatever, I'll just do it. It's my fault. I got. Right. Yeah, no, that's too high up. Up. Nah, that was the wrong way to punish that. No. I'm cooked. Damn it! Ah.
That felt good, didn't it?
Concentrate, man. Concentrate. Because that's the thing, right? Part of it is that Jury overextended a good couple of times, but I'm fucking slipping. I'm sloppy, and I missed a couple of it. But I like Ryu rewards both offensive, defensive. Yeah, pretty much. And like the thing is that, speak of the devil, the thing is that like Jury can play a slower game if she really needs to, but a lot of Jury players. I'm allowed to say this because I also played Jury at some point. A lot of Jury players just don't understand how to relax. They're aggro crag, and on that like dipshit energy of like I gotta be me, it's gotta be me. And to be clear, it benefits her, but also like some of y'all motherfuckers just gotta know how to relax. No. There we go.
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die.
Okay, alright, we don't get too into that, my guy. Okay, you know the punish. Oh yeah, it should be plus. Ah, missed it. Yeah, like 2 heavy donkey kicks in a row. Ooh, I'm cooked. Still want to play Tekken 8 even though it's kind of focused on. It depends, right? Like, a lot of people, like the reason why it seems like Tekken is focused on rank is because it's just, that's like people being weird. Like, you can probably still find games in either casual match or like just other spots in Tekken. It has enough players that you can probably do that. Damn it. Okay. Hit it right through. Ah, fuck. Yeah, and that's why I say I've been using Drive Impact too much. I'm presenting that as an option too much, and I can tell. But when I get stuck, I want to use it reflexively to try to like bust people open when I need to be doing other stuff. I don't know. Yeah. That works against Ken, but not Ryu, because Ryu's Fireball recovers too quick for that. That was cute. Damn it! Wasn't close enough. Gonna look Ethan and thanks for saving. Yep. Thank you for stopping by, Kettle. Appreciate it. I'm also misjudging the distances of the dives. So I keep landing short. Fuck. So yeah, this is also why like rank in Street Fighter doesn't mean shit, because it doesn't really actually matter necessarily what your rank says. You can still have other fundamentals or other skills that do not indicate that don't indicate what your actual skill level is, and that's a prime example of it, right? Like, that's not a new challenger level player, quote unquote. Anyway.
Show me what you have.
No mercy for you.
It's showtime. Face it straight.
Alright. gotta figure this out a little bit. No. No. Too slow on the punish. Okay. Yep.
Right.
Get ready, fighters.
Yeah, I respected the duel again too much. No. Nope. I weren't close enough to the corner. I'm gonna be burned out. I don't know if I'm dead. Hard call. Yeah, I'm burned out. I'm not dead.
Cammy wins.
Yeah. Okay. I see what kind of Cammy player they are. I see it. I get it. I get it. I get you. But you have just enough patience to not be entirely too willing to get like... You don't want to commit too hard to that, which is good. Alright, yeah. Fuck me! That doesn't reach that far. If I was gonna do that, I should have done
Get ready, fighters.
Inobubachi.
Or die.
Yeah, there we go. Yep.
Cammy wins.
And that's how you're supposed to really actually play aggro crack Cammy. A lot of people who want to play Cammy aggressively will like go out of their way to do a bunch of dive kicks and all sorts of other shit that you really shouldn't be doing unless you have a good fix on somebody's habits. That is the better way to play Cammy if you're attempting to like be aggressive and beat down people's throats.
It's showtime. Face it straight.
Stay down. Stay down.
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or
All right. Yep.
Stay down. Stay up.
Yeah, good for him. Fair.
final round. Triumph or die.
I didn't mean to do that. I'm not dead. It's gonna hurt. If they'd had enough meter for power geyser, I would have died. Because even one power geyser probably would have got me fucked up. If it was me, I might have tried to go for a Buster Wolf a little earlier.
It's showtime. Facing straight.
If someone first played carry in 15, still leaves me to.
Stay down. My turn.
Yeah. Counter charge. It's gonna hurt, but I'm not dead. Close. A little too much overkill, but I wasn't sure how much. I wasn't looking at their health,
Fighters.
so I cashed out just to be absolutely sure.
Stay down. Stay down.
Yeah, I see. I see the strategy there. Yep. Round wave.
Final round. Triumph or die.
now you mention it, I wonder how many people, more than you'd think, depending on the region. Yeah, like, most people, statistically, Smash Brothers was cool. And I hate that shit. Not nearly as much as people like rage quitting, but like I really prefer getting the run back. Yeah, statistically, it is highly likely that more people have played Terry in Smash than in any other fighting game. Probably.
Here comes a new challenger.
Alright, 5-minute voice change. I see it. Give me a second. I'll do it after this one. Or at least when we have time in between these. Thank you so much for the $5 donation. Deeply appreciate it. We are raising money for To Write Love on Her Arms. They do all sorts of support for people who are trying to get support for mental health challenges of various kinds. We are raising money for them all of this month because it is Mental Health Awareness Month. So, damn.
Stay down. Stay down. Hi. Watch your head. Stay up and opening. Stay down. My turn.
Fuck. Yeah, that's fair. I pushed too hard. But now I know that they're likely to do Ryu Engine if they feel pushed. So this gives me options for answering. That's not safe that high up.
Watch your head. Locked in. As predicted. My turn.
That's plus.
Final round. Triumph or die.
And then I'm already in the corner.
Stay down.
Cooked.
Floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee.
For a while, all I knew about Terry is that he's in the series most popular in Latin America. Then I started out fighting games and started watching pros and retrospectives, and I got into track. Yeah,
It's showtime. Face it straight.
it is why it is one reason of many why I'm so upset about the way that the game, if you know, you know, turned out the way that it did. Because I was really, even if I wasn't gonna play Terry, Fatal Fury as a franchise is really. I know that like Cat was mentioned KOF, but like Fatal Fury as a franchise in general is also just generally really cool with the way that they approach certain things, and it's a shame that like a lot of that legacy has been ruined. Yeah, I was about to say probably not gonna push it there. There we go.
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die.
Stay down.
Ooh, If I had the chosen, well, I might have been able to react in time, but there's no guarantee. Target on my. I mean, it probably still make a comeback when I can do it doing token exchange. Yeah.
Stay down. Stay down. And open it. How silly. Keep your eyes. Keep your eyes.
Now, fuck me. I somehow still managed to save that. And it's got Samurai Showdown 2. Yeah. Alright. Voice mod time. Let me see here.
I'm going to try. Yeah, this one's sure. Robot. Hi.
Here comes a new challenger.
You're gonna take a quick smoke break? Yeah. So about 5 minutes, I will turn off this voice mod. Hopefully, robot. If you aggravate it,
Face it straight.
unfortunate. Great right with that. Ooh.
Done already? Get ready, fighters.
Dang.
Or die.
Drum is king.
Final round. Triumph or die.
I knew the first. Yeah, I'm not dead, but the impact is driving me crazy. I hate the one and done so much. Makes me itch. I know it's not like people doing like it specifically with me. It's just one of those things where I'm just like, run the set, run the set, run the set. But that's me.
New challenger.
I really enjoy that. And acknowledge that that's just like that's a me thing, and it's like a personal thing.
We've seen you on the feed. I am the pride of the
It's showtime. Face it straight.
Nah, that's not too hard. Nope. Nope. Shouldn't have done that one. So when people are in burn, mind you and move, like they do like the light one like spacing, because it's very potent for forcing freaking traps at a distance.
Stay down. Stay up.
If they've done, I think they have to do the isolation for air coverage, so they probably only could do that. If they couldn't use the air one, they would have been able to. Unfortunate though. Either because the air one is EX only, or this is they didn't think to use it. That might have been able to catch by having that might have been able to catch, maybe. But they might have sprung away by the time that they came out.
You're good, but not good enough.
Final round! Triumph or die!
Alright. We passed the 5 minutes anyway, so I just switched it off between rounds. So I should be back to normal now. Yeah, punishable for the wrong one. Nope. Ninja Star Cypher. Okay, that's fair. They went for the reset instead. I respect it. I would have reflexively done like Ninja Star Cypher there, but they chose the reset instead because they figured they could get more damage. And that's Kimberly's whole thing, right? Like, when Kimberly has the opportunity to like force a lot of resets, she's really dangerous.
Stay down.
brought it home.
You're good, but not good enough.
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die.
Scoop. They haven't been. Yeah, and that's why trying to drive impact against sprint is usually a bad idea. Like trying to drive impact whenever you see Kimberly do either sprint or whenever you see her do sprint is usually a bad idea because the spring will take her away. Calculated. Reset. Ah. I think this should kill. Yep, you're done. So yeah, Kimberly's main thing is that if she doesn't use her SA3, she mostly has to rely on mix-ups in order to like get damage done. Right?
Here comes a new challenge.
But once she uses her Super R3, she has both mix-ups and damage as well as movement speed to go with it. She becomes like the second or third fastest character in the game after she uses her Super R3. Which can be devastating on top of like the mix potential. So Kimberly's dangerous. And patient ones will use a lot of like the hit run tactics to be very difficult to catch. Another Ryu until we got knocked out. Okay. Dang. Alright. So, here's the deal about Change My Character. When you redeem it, I put it on a wheel to decide who I get. You do not get to choose. The reason why I've done it that way is not because, it's primarily because it's to minimize somebody telling me to use a character I can't use very well and then getting me like agitated. So I'm going to... Do you ever plan on doing a collab with other Street Fighter streamers? If they reached out to me, and depending on who it was, I would not be averse to it, but it depends. It's one of those things where it's like, if other people are interested in that and they want to reach out to me, then I don't necessarily have any objections to it. I just don't necessarily have that deliberately planned in mind right now. So thank you for the $50 donation. Deeply appreciate it. We are raising money, again, for To Write Love on Her Arms. This is sort of the thing. So, oh, I see. Now I see I've sabotaged myself. Actually, my question still stands. Can I save the wheel turn? If you feel like it. But realize that you can use it now. Like, I'm literally about to go set up the wheel. If that is the case... My Blue Sky has the email at which you can do inquiries for. If that is the case, Defiant Parrot can go to... If Defiant Parrot goes to my Blue Sky and does the inquiry over there, then that is the way to do that. I appreciate you letting me know, but generally speaking, people gotta do the contact with me directly for that. I do appreciate being told. Thank you for that pink 983. Welcome on in. I do appreciate it. But it's one of those things where, like, if that's the case, they got to come to me about that. But it is good to know. No one has ever approached me for it before, which is why I was just like, well, if people ask, then sure. But it depends on whether or not I have availability and a bunch of other stuff. So if that's something that they're interested in, they gotta reach out to me themselves for that. Because there are a couple of like other vetting things that I need to do on my end first before I can be like, oh yeah, absolutely. I'm open to it, but it's one of those things where it's like I gotta do the vibe check and everything. You understand?
Here comes a new challenger.
Fight with all your heart.
I am the pride of the Shinanui.
It's showtime. Face it straight.
Got you.
Oh, it's Marisa, and I wasn't paying attention to what side I was on, so I walked right into Superman Punch.
As predicted.
Yeah, that's fair. Hey, Squishy, welcome on in. Yeah, I got caught. Yeah, I'm cooked. Cooked! That was a good call. Someone I know is like, Marius' super arts are not necessarily really great. And it's true, like, as reversal tools, not necessarily. But, like, as law, I need to fuck somebody up for trying to drive impact me for a long time. Yeah. Yep. Now, if they'd had that, they should have just done. If Step Kick would have come out, Step Kick into SAP would have killed me. No, they're wonky, especially the SA1. SAP could be using them. Yeah, like they're not great as like super reversal tools, but like if you catch people like how they pop me with it for trying to drive impact them, like that, good throw, and now I'm in the corner. I didn't want to do re-engine there. I wanted to do I'm hesitating now. Yep. SAG is theoretically decent anti-air, but that's expensive. Yeah, that's true. You're right. God, Jesus. Yeah. I hesitated like 2 times there and got fucked up for it. That's my own fault.
Really now? You shouldn't keep a girl waiting.
Dang. I gotta start setting this higher. Every time, I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, there's no way. Alright, I gotta go update the thing now. Thank you, Squishy. Thank you, Meerkat, for that. We have already smashed our initial goal of $100. Defiant Parrot said he'll reach out to you. He's very interested in collab. Yes, he's respect you. All right, I will go update that. I'll go update that after this set. I'll go update so that we can like start working on the Battle Network incentive. $200 Battle Network one. Because I have the Mega Man Battle Network collection on PC. So if we are able to make $200, we unlock that for me to stream at some point in the future.
Stay down.
Yeah, it's grown. Alright. This Guile's not as confident as the one I fought previously, I think. So it'll be a little bit easier to work my way through.
Was it right? Huh?
Ooh, that was pretty clever, actually. I respect it. Alright. Ooh. Nope.
Watch your head.
Ooh, very good. Very good. Yeah, this guy. All right. Yeah, this guy has the pepper. See. The flash kick. Ah, fuck! If I'd held it a little longer, I would have parried that. Okay, I see. I see. I see. I can... Oof. Hold on. I saw the CMA Guile joke, but I can't look right now. Fuck! I'm not gonna die, though. I don't need to rush. Yeah, I'm like, I don't need to rush. I don't need to rush. I did not need to rush. And that becomes the hard part, right? Once you have the lead, actually, you came into my stream and told me this gentleman wanted to collab with me. Okay. Okay. See? Alright. I gotta pause for a sec. My part, I was like, if that is something that this person's interested in, once they contact me, we can work it out. But that said, yeah, pleasure to meet you. Thank you for the compliment. I deeply appreciate it. Yeah, the thing that I explicitly said to Pink was very much a, if that's a thing they are interested in, they can come up and contact me and we can look about if that's a possibility, right? That was basically what I said. That said, I do appreciate the compliment. Thank you. I do my best. Hi, Sandals. Let me go update our goal over on Tiltify because I need to go do that. Because because we have already smashed our initial goal. So I'm gonna turn on this one, and that should
Here comes a new challenger.
let us get all up in that. So, who do you play in Street Fighter 6, Parrot? Pleasure to meet you. Fair enough, sir. I'm very new to streaming, so I was kind of confused by the whole thing. Next question, go. Yeah, I usually set it low because I don't normally expect people to like immediately cash in. Not even out of like disinterest or anything, but just because time's tight. Hold on, I gotta put my focus face off for a second. It's on Zangief. Thank you, Squishy, for the donate command. I was gonna explain more, but Zangief will like absolutely eat me alive.
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die.
Yeah, that was good, Lariat. Anyway, we should let's get into the gameplay. That's nice. You as well. You as well, Define Parrot. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Very lucky that Zangief didn't have normals fast enough to like swat those out of the air nearly as easily. Nope. Nope. I am almighty. Yeah. I cooked myself mentally there.
It's showtime. Face it straight.
Not the John Cena move. Yeah, that's key for you. Also, hi, Sin. Oh no. Recovered in time for that. Dynamite. That's fucking diabolical. And they hit me to make sure that the stagger came out so that they could get mid-air SPD as a juggle. That's fucking disgusting. Eve players are fiends. I get it though, they have to work. I understand. Yeah. If I was playing Cammy, I might have a slightly easier time with this because I have more confidence in what buttons I can and can't press at certain ranges. But it's a little harder against Geef as Mai in particular. That headbutt is also like 5 billion years plus, so I can't like press buttons after it. Can't give up too much shit on. Fine. Yeah, Lariat. Yeah, no. Got my head. Got straight up in my head. I gotta hold that. So yeah, we've already smashed our initial $100 goal. We are now $95 away from unlocking Mega Man Battle Network 1 as not the next stream game, but probably the one after Tales of Vesperia Definitive, because I decided that's what we're doing on Sundays now.
Let's get this mission started.
That reminds me, I wanted to try learning Clark in King of Fighters. Yeah. So basically, the only time that it is safe to jump at Guile is if you are doing a close range enough jump after you throw a Sonic Boom. Like at this distance, trying to jump over a Sonic Boom, you could get Flash Kick because you'll have enough time to charge it. But like at close mid range, if you're able to get over, it's not as easy for him to do it. But how you doing, Sandals? I know I said hi before, but yeah, I'm cooking. It's been a while since I've seen you, Sandals, so hopefully you're doing well.
Ready, fighters. Triumph or die. Sonic boom. Sonic boom. Sonic boom.
So yeah, Guile. So like I said before, Guile can fight from a very offensive position. It's not impossible for him to fight offensively, and good Guile players understand the methodology by which he does this. But the main thing is that while Guile's buttons are all very good, if he's forced to overextend in the wrong ways, he is very easy to sort of like blow up. But you have to spend a lot of time defending. Like, you have to spend a lot of time defending against him in ways that can be very exhausting mentally, because you have to keep you basically have to keep the energy of, I cannot let him like catch me. You basically have to you have to sort of try to like out-patience him, and that can be very difficult. Especially if he's like throwing his space against, like, if he's throwing his normals and stuff correctly, it's very difficult to do that. Because mostly the thing is that with Guile, if he has to reposition himself, he's usually giving up. Whenever Guile has to reposition himself, that's when he's giving up space to do things. Yeah. So, like, this is the kind of overextending you usually have to force Guile to do. And it can be very difficult, because, like, as you see, right, if you try to press back against him at the wrong times, you get hooked super badly. Yeah, his buttons are very big. They're a little slow, but they're very big. So yeah, like literally, like I have to push Guile overextend himself by making him move a bunch, or that's fair. And the problem about blocking Guile a bunch in this game is that like his moves will fuck you up on 5 gauge damage. Ooh, yep. Do that at the wrong spacing, buddy. Oh, you tried to flash kick out. I saw that. But either you wanted it to be OD or something else. There we go. So it's like this kind of thing, right? I wanted that to be not that. Yep. I'm not gonna try to drive impact him out of the corner here because he'll either jump or try to do super. But it's alright. Made it out. So yeah, when I say that you have to force Guile to overextend himself or that you have to out Guile, these are the things that I mean. In terms of like overextending, if you can force Guile to move a lot, like physically and not with like bazooka knee and things like that, then that shuts down his ability to use like Sonic Boom to keep you stuffed out. He still has his buttons, but he has to place those very carefully because they are a little slow. They're very big, but they are very slow. So a lot of like forcing Guile to overextend himself is in very subtle ways that are very difficult, especially if you're just new to the game. It's a little bit hard to sort of like feel out how you're supposed to make Guile overextend himself. That's fair. Mm-hmm. Good throw. Yep, that's fair. It's Sand Blast. Now pushing too hard. No. Fuck. Fuck. I gotta start trying to do standing like punch in that situation because it's less likely to whiff. It's meaty. choked too many times on a couple of those single hits. Fuck me. Ah. Nope.
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die.
Maybe. So the main thing with the shoulder tackle, the loop is spacing the shoulder tackle so that I'm basically getting hit with the shoulder tackle as I'm getting up, which makes it meaty, which means that Luke has more time to act after the shoulder tackle than I do to act. So trying to press buttons against him when he does that is a very, well, now I eat shit sort of situation, right? Very clever of them to keep doing that, to put me in a situation where I couldn't just like press buttons after the shoulder tackle, because I would have eaten a ton of shit probably.
Show me what you have.
This will be a good fight. It's showtime. Face it straight.
It's past your bedtime.
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die.
Tempting is those drive impact there, not the place for it. Ooh. Ooh. No, why did I do that? I didn't need to do that. I didn't need to do that. I had the advantage. Okay. No. Fuck. I messed up that somewhere. I messed up that combo somewhere, and I don't know where. I can't think of it now. Fuck. Night, Stubby. Right, solar plexus is.
Stay down.
Yeah.
You gave me a real workout there.
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die.
No. Why'd you do that? Stop it. That one was silly. That one was silly. They didn't have to do that.
Face it straight.
Like, drive rush donkey kick? I don't agree with that at all. No.
It's gonna hurt. That's okay.
This is my chance.
Yeah, you're not. I was expecting the meaty silver plexus again, and I held that too long. Yeah, like, it's always been, like, that solar plexus has always been coming at that distance. And that's why I've been having trouble. No. Yeah, empty drive. They did raw drive rush and then donkey kick afterward. It doesn't keep like the enhanced distance or anything when you do it. There we go. Ooh, made me sweat. All right.
Here comes a new challenger.
Ah, it's fucking Blanca. Shit.
It's showtime. Face it straight.
Right, fuck, can't do that. Yeah, Blanca's always a rough matchup. Because once you get past a certain point, most Blanca players actually understand like how to bait people using Blanca Ball, and they avoid getting fucking cooked the way that careless Blanca players normally do. If you know how to perfect carry heavy Blanca Ball, then there's not shit Blanca can do. But good Blanca players understand this and will just use I need to stop hesitating. The moment I got that counter hit, 2 MP, could have just cashed in. Could have just cashed in, gone wild, and tried to cook him. Fuck me. The nation alerts are covering up your health bar in our view. Yeah, I can't click. I have to move them later. I didn't think about where to put them in order to avoid that. So I have to move them later. Alright. I should have pushed a little harder. Like another 2 sets of drive cancels in there would have absolutely killed. But that'll do.
Face it straight! Got you!
There you go, finally. Ah, damn it. So yeah. Basically, Blanca alternates between the 3 strengths of Blanca Ball in order to like deliberately obfuscate whether or not you can try to perfect parry it or not.
Stay down.
This Blanca's not super great defensively though, is the main thing. Like if I stop getting drawn into their pace, then I'll probably be able to get the win. But that's the hard part. Blanca just kind of just does shit, and then the amount of work that you have to put in to avoid getting sucked up in Blanca's pace after he like the amount of effort you have to put into like not getting caught into Blanca's pace after he's established it is really hard. But this Blanca's like defensively you're cooked. Yeah, so that's why I was saying this Blanca defensively, they don't have it. They don't have that shit. They don't have that shit. Not defensively. They don't have that. That's why I said that. Because the thing that I was picking up very quickly, relatively speaking, was that it's like, oh yeah, no, this Blanca knows how to play Blanca, but it's also, they don't want to play defense at all. Not really. So it's like, alright, so then I'm just gonna kick you in the throat, metaphorically, and then that's it, right? Because like, you're not defending. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die.
Yeah. This is why, like, fighting against Chun-Li is such a pain in the ass. Because, like, the main thing is that in a fight, if the Chun-Li understands their pokes and their movement stuff, like, she will just agitate you with a bunch of things where you think you have a gap to attack, and then you don't, and then you kind of just get stymied by her buttons outreaching you a lot. It's very yeah, see. Like, this is very hurt coded. Phone has enough battery for me to chat now. Yay! That's like this way. Fuck! I tried to press 5 MP there, and that's not the spot for that.
Stay down. Not good enough.
Yeah, see. So how you doing, cousin? Hopefully well. But yeah, like, see, so fighting against Chun-Li is one of those things where, like, you have to spend a lot of time trying not to, like, defending against her is stressful because of how poke heavy her game is. It's very easy to, like, I'm not going to die, but it's gonna hurt. It's close. If they'd cashed out with, like, one more normal during all of that cancel, if they could have jive canceled one of those normals and then done the setup into super, I would have died. And disconnect for minutes a minute and restart our router. Belly full of good food, good company, and playing games today's better than yesterday was. We take those. We're on for a little bit longer, but probably not that much more. I'm going a little later than I normally do because I started late. Trying to get things set up. For anybody else that might have just newly come in, that may be lurking, this is your reminder. We are doing a charity fundraiser for 2 White Love on Her Arms. Their whole goal as an organization is to give support to people who are in need of mental health assistance. This is part of our charity fundraiser we're doing for mental health awareness month because they reached out to us. We are $95 away from our first extra milestone, which will unlock a stream series of Mega Man Battle Network 1 after our current upcoming game, which is going to be Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition. Hang on. It's been so long since I fought against a DJ, I don't remember actually how to fight against DJ. You have to forgive me, all. It's gonna take me a minute. Hey. Yeah, so DJ's main thing is that, basically speaking, his normals are all a little weird, but he is very agile and very good at, like, very tricky momentum, and his limbs are really long. So the main thing is that, like, DJ's main thing is mostly that he just moves very quickly and is very fast. Deceptively so, right? His buttons are kind of weird to get used to if you're playing as him compared to a lot of other characters in the game. But he is deceptively very good at, like, pushing his way forward in situations where you think that he shouldn't be able to. most notably, like he can feint. Aside from like the long limbs thing, he can feint some of his moves so that like he can make you think he's gonna do a thing, and then he'll catch you sleeping, and you eat shit basically.
Stay down.
That's gonna hurt. If I'd waited a little bit, but I wasn't sure that they would present that, so I couldn't have known that that was coming. I would have had to guess, basically. Ah, man. I've been got by that side kick every time. That... Yeah, see, there's the feint, for example, right? Yeah, it's plus. Or at least safe enough on block that, like, I can't.
Stay down. Hadouken. Hi. How silly. Huh?
Yeah, like, actually pushing DJ up into a situation where he has a hard time mostly involves, like, you have to either get around his normals, doing what they do, or you have to put him into burnout. And it is relatively easy to get DJ, like, if DJ pushes too hard, he'll burn himself out for you relatively quickly, but, like, again, like DJ is still very deceptively fast and is very good at like making you put buttons into spaces where you really shouldn't, because like he'll feint or he'll do other stuff. He'll feint, he'll use heavy air slasher to like really control that space in front of him, a lot of other stuff. So basically, if Guile created a little bit of defensive power for mobility and like mind gamery, he'd be DJ basically. Kind of hurt. Yeah. This is not gonna kill. Much as I wish that it would, it will not. And that's why I shouldn't have done that. Like, DJ, when he has time to set up, you also don't beat him in a fireball war. His air slasher is a charge input, like Guile's Sonic Boom is, but air slasher, especially heavy air slasher, will basically fuck up most projectiles that come his way. That is not a thing where you get to kind of just like do whatever you want to get through that. He will fuck you up if you try, if you're not careful. Alright, it's Ed. Yeah. I was close enough that, like, if Ed had done EX OD uppercut, I would have been kind of shit there. Yep, there's the XDP. Done.
Floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee.
My wins! It's showtime! Face it straight! Time to hustle! Get ready! Stand still! Time to hustle!
Yeah, that's my fault. I put a button out there. Yep. Too slow. In the sense that, like, if I was gonna do that, I should have done it at a different point than I did.
Get ready, fighters! Triumph or die! Get ready!
Nah, you should have done SA3. You should have done it. Well, they got me anyway, but they should have done SA3 during that kill rush.
Showtime! Face it straight!
As not to leave any doubt. Yeah, that's expensive, but they got me.
Stay down.
Alright.
Get ready, fighters! Triumph or die! Time to hustle!
How silly.
That's your day!
Yeah. Meh.
me everything you have!
I am the pride of the Shiranui.
It's showtime! Face it straight!
So the thing about Zangief's knee is that when he spaces it correctly, it lets him set up for SPD while advancing forward, and it can be very deceptively difficult to punish. Yeah, that's that. Basically, Zangief's headbutt, like if he pops you with that, if he hits you and he's close enough, combo. If you block it, it's really, really plus. You eat shit.
Stay down. Yep, Shoten. Stay down. Shoten.
What the?
Stay down.
Ah, gonna hurt. Honestly, really like Zangief in the suit. Yeah,
You're good.
it fits him.
Not good enough.
Get ready, fighters! Triumph or die!
Ah, Siberian. Yeah. Fuck. Alright.
Final round! Triumph or die!
Yep. Ah, fuck me. Nah, I'm cooked. You're gonna do that. Yeah, I got caught. I gotta hold that. That's fair. We're almost done for the night, but before I'm gonna stop at 10. Right, before we do, I am probably not anywhere near in shape enough to actually play Cammy, but I want to try anyway. I've been playing a lot of Mai lately, so a lot of my muscle memory's gonna be really fucked up, but I've also been reminding myself that I need to play more Cammy. I'm probably about to get like absolutely fucked up though, because my Cammy's in Master Rank, and I haven't actually played at Master Rank for a long time. Nope. Good throw. Good. That's plus. So deck should we can. Yeah, I'm good. So,
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die.
and it's better to use Donkey here, mostly because of the distance game, but also because Donkey kick into Shin Choryu, you don't get a damage penalty like you do Shoryuken into Shin Shoryuken. Yeah, like I haven't fought at master rank with Cammy for a long time, so I know I'm sloppy. Like my game is just not as tight as it used to be on that front. That's bad. Shoryuken again. Yeah.
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die.
This is still the better call. I mean, I'm not gonna die because of damage penalty. Never mind, I'm full of shit. I was low enough that it didn't actually matter.
Real win.
But yeah, this is what I mean when I'm like, I haven't played Cammy at a clean enough level to actually probably really do any real work in Master Rank. This is kind of what I was talking about. I'm trying it anyway just because, like, you know, thinking about it too hard is...
Beginning operation.
I'll take on all of you.
It's showtime. Face it straight.
I got it. Yes, you. Whoop.
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die.
I might be dead. Because that's CA, and Zangief CA is literally the strongest one in the game. It does the most damage, flat out. So yeah, I was cooked.
Zangief wins! It's showtime! Face it straight!
Damn, wasn't fast enough. I had a feeling that one was coming, but I couldn't react quickly enough.
Get ready, fighters! Triumph or die!
Fuck, didn't go fast enough.
This is your last ride.
I'm probably still dead. Yeah. I was sitting and thinking about that for like a hot minute. I'm like, I can smell it. I'm fucked. I was just like, Yeah, now y'all understand what I mean when I say that I haven't been like fighting fit for like master rank in a while. This is what I mean. In master rank, people are a lot more in control of the way that they pilot the characters, and they're not as reckless, and it's harder to get a beat on them. Not every master rank. This doesn't mean that like master rank players like impossible to beat or anything, but that you basically you have to have cleaner play in order to force mistakes out of them, because you can't afford to be like yeah. So you gotta play a little more solid, usually like force players at higher ranks to like actually make mistakes that you can capitalize on. This is no exception. Unfortunately, Akuma players gotta pay the Akuma tax. doesn't, for people who are good enough at playing the character, it doesn't actually matter all that much, right? It doesn't really matter all that much that Akuma has 1,000 less health if you're really good at playing him. But if you're on an even playing field with whoever you're up against, you have to be very deliberate about how hard you push. That is kind of the thing, right? Like, it's very easy for Akuma to overextend and like just get his shit absolutely fucked, right? That's right. Yeah, that's fair. Unfortunate.
Get ready, fighters.
Jiri tried to like pop me with that, and nope. I meant to do not that, but we'll take it. Ooh. But I made her spend both of those stocks. Good. Yep. Yeah, I figured that in most of the cases that would have ensued after that, I had the advantage. Because either they would have blocked and gotten chipped out, or Yep, made it safe. Yep, bro. Yep, bro. Damn, I didn't have enough health.
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die.
Yeah, that's fair. Good. Yeah, that's fair. I put my limb out.
It's showtime. Face it straight.
Nope. Could have done standing on the kick there. Okay, yeah, they got the crosscut DPs unlocked. I can't get around them like that.
Triumph or die!
Right. Who's next?
Final round! Triumph or die!
So,
Too bad.
yep. Debated. Yeah. I didn't know for sure that that was coming. I made a guess. I guessed there. That was 100% a guess. In my mind, I said to myself, I feel like the likely option here is that they are going to assume that I'm going to aggro crag press my advantage, and it is better in this situation that I explicitly do not do that. I made a guess there. That was a hard fucking read. I made a read there. I guessed there, though. And I was just like, I think this is going to happen, so I'm just gonna do this instead. Alright. Listen. So here's the thing, like, in terms of like defensive options, Bison basically has none. But the main trade-off to that is that, like, if he gets started, in terms of like raw extra output, there is no beating him, basically. Bison has very poor defensive options and is generally not he's a very mobile character, but he's not very fast, right? Nope, that's not safe. But that's not safe for him either. So yeah, like defensively, like Bison has to rely on things like perfect parry. Like, he has to rely on things like perfect parry and good blocking and all that other stuff in order to avoid getting his shit absolutely pushed in. But, if you are not in control with that kind of stuff as Bison, you get exploded very quickly. But yeah, like that's the thing. Like Bison is not fast. He is kind of mobile, but he's not fast. But he's a pressure machine basically. And so the thing that you have to like really, if you're fighting against Bison, the thing that you really have to like develop and not lose sight of is your ability to hold your ground against that pressure and not crack and press buttons when you shouldn't, because the moment that you do that, Bison explodes you.
Right. Who's next?
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die.
Yeah, no, that was garbage. No. There we go.
Cammy wins.
It's showtime. Face it straight.
That's fair. Yeah, I tried to press a button when I did not have advantage at all. Good frame kill. Hit him too high up to be able to really do anything after that, unfortunately. Yep, and then I got hit by the party starter.
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die.
I was expecting drive kick to MK. Though a lot of those jumps are probably like trying to bait spin knuckles. Or got kicks, right? Yeah, that's a fair one actually. Good, yeah. Nope.
Akuma wins.
It's showtime. Face it straight.
Yep, good DP. Yeah, see, I got hit by the drive kick. To MK. That's fair. Hey, cow. Nope. I didn't punch that correctly. Hasn't been played. I should be probably dead from this.
Akuma, win!
Yeah, I was like, in my head, I'm like, I can feel that. How you doing, Cal? Hopefully well. I'm just ordering some Taco Bell. Because after the ad break is over, then this is pretty much it. Oh yeah, they did add the CBS2 stuff, huh?
Beginning operation.
Time to erase you.
It's showtime! Face it straight!
Fuck.
Get ready, fighters! Triumph or die!
Okay, what am I doing? Okay. They messed that up.
Final round! Triumph or die!
Yeah, I'm doing alright. Thanks. We've literally already broke our first goal for to write love on our arms. And I'm especially happy about that. One of these days I'm gonna learn to stop putting my initial goal so low. Literally, we already broke it, and it's only been like 1 day. It's only been 1 day. So basically, next up, if we make it to $200, that unlocks Mega Man Battle Network 1 after we're done playing Tales of Vesperia DE. Yep, that's right. Yep, let's make it over that. So here's the thing about doing close range drive rush like that, right? The bad thing about doing close range drive rush is that if you do close range drive rush like that, and somebody's got either super meter or drive gauge to spare, you kind of just eat shit. Okay. I see.
Too bad.
Yep, they know the gap. All right, I had to try it. I had to. They knew the gap, and that's fair. I had to try just to be sure. I did the command grab. I know. I might have been able to drive impact that back. Maybe. I'm probably dead.
Here, there, then here, and there.
My magnum opus! Did that sting? Got you! Coming strike!
Perfect!
Yeah, one bad mix would have had me cooked.
Now, find a new rival.
Nowhere to run.
No mercy for you.
It's showtime! Face it straight!
Enemy Supremacy Ed is playing Jury. Nope, did that wrong. Ah, short by like a little bit. Yeah, I couldn't watch my toes. I messed up and I didn't watch my toes correctly. It happens. That was cute. Ah, didn't do it fast enough. That's not... The only reason Jerry was able to get anything in between that gap was because I messed up. Feng Shui. Yeah. Unfortunate.
Here comes a new challenger!
Oh hey, Manon. That's actually pretty cool. Alright. So Manon's whole thing is that she has without drive gauge, she does not have a lot of pressure without doing a lot of risky things, but every time she lands one of those, the next one gets stronger. And basically, once he gets 5 medals, he has B right now. If he gets 5, that command throw basically becomes the strongest, one of the strongest ones in the game, if not the strongest outright. Fail here, thanks for seeing. Alrighty, later, Cat Wizard. Yeah, I figure in a little bit I'm probably done. I just wanted to like, I just wanted to move the push a little more, so I'm like, might as well. Give me that. You cooked. This should be enough to kill. Yeah, I haven't completely lost it with Cammy, but the main things that I know are an issue that will probably keep me at this, that will keep me down for a while. I don't anti-air well, and I don't, and I have a bad habit still of like trying to match out of pressure. I have to literally like relearn my instincts for playing more grounded and paying attention to what people are doing in order to like make this work. Oh, I didn't get hit by the grab. This is the important part. Ooh, nice backdash. Made it by the skin of my teeth. All right. Yeah, let me not push too much harder, because I will be here all night if I keep going. All right, y'all. Thank you for coming by. Thank you so much to everybody for donating so far, and kicking us off nice and right. I deeply appreciate it. Yeah, my blog has game analysis stuff sometimes. My YouTube has stream VODs on there. I need to go back and organize it a little better. Ko-Fi, you can use to support me if you don't want to give money to Amazon or Jeff Bezos. And Phone for gifting. Exclamation point donate has the information about Twilight Level on her arms that you're looking for. I don't have a command for it separately. And then my card has my social media links on it, but mostly these days I'm on Blue Sky. Gilded, if you want to hang out with us as Discord slowly continues its enshittification arc, you can join us over on Gilded. You do have to, unfortunately, have a Roblox account in order to join, but you only use it for that and then nothing else ever if you don't feel like it. Your call. But never a requirement. If you want to know more about the game studio I helped co-found, you can go over to munity.games, join our Patreon, free or paid, to help support us, and play the demo of our game Shoot Lancer over on our itch page. Pardon me. Again, our next milestone, if we reach $200, we unlock Mega Man Battle Network 1 for after our next Sunday series. So on Sundays, basically the general rule of thumb is that Sundays I play a lot more long form video games, and usually Sundays are slightly more chill streams mostly. So I'm doing Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition starting from this Sunday. If we make $200, not by any particular time frame, but if we make $200 in the charity raising overall for To Write Love on Her Arms, then Battle Network 1 gets put into rotation afterward. It's a game that I have played approximately 30 minutes to an hour before, so I will be going into it semi-cold. And then we continue on with other ones from there. So thank y'all. Deeply appreciate it. I'm going to figure out who we're going to go hang out with real quick. Back to Twitch. I don't remember who we hung out with. You know what? You right. Because I know his birthday was his birthday was yesterday or the day before, but he's doing the birthday stream today. Absolutely. Let's fucking go over there. So Bobby is a fantastic speedrunner and just general all around like cool dude. He's really chill. He's also going to be at Summer Games Done Quick with Castlevania. And I strongly recommend that if you like watching speedrunning stuff, you watch him at some point during that whole thing. He kicks ass at the speedrunning thing. He's very good at that. So right now he's playing some Castlevania Rondo of Blood as part of his birthday stream. He's been on for about like an hour or so. Let's go hit him up, give him some support. This is our raid command. SH just raids. Throw in your favorite emotes. Let him know who sent you. They don't have to be my emotes. Do whatever you feel. Deeply appreciate y'all coming by. Remember, Black Lives Matter. Trans rights, human rights. Reproductive rights are human rights. Stay safe. Go out, and if you go outside, wear a mask. Please, 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 please wear a mask. Very important. Be excellent to each other. They're not the bigots, racists, TERFs, sexist, anti-queer folks, or fascists. They don't really deserve it. Bully them. Palestine and Sudan, the Congo must all be free. None of us are free till we're all free. Look out for each other. Do what you can to support each other. Mental health is real. Mental health is important. Mental health counts. That's pretty much all I got to say on that front. So thank y'all. Let's go hang out with Bobby doing his nice Rondo of Blood runs. See how those things turn out. Nice Maria only runs. And I'll catch you on the flip side, whenever that is. Take care, you hear? Deuces.